Let's start the show. Ooh, Tuesday night, and the time is right. Got no time to play. It's time for Free the Hardway. Real Estate Papi runs a tight ship with his queen Dorene and best friend, the vice queen of Houston, GenGlenn. Keep it all in the family, not one, not two, but three. The hard way. Now out in Vegas where the nights are bright, Dmitri and Dorene light up the site. He's the real estate papi, closing deals all day. She's everybody's favorite, spreading love in every way. Come Tuesday night, it's a whole new scene. They link up live with Gender Houston Queen. She's the vice queen of H-Town, proud as can be. And behind the scenes, Tia keeps it running smoothly. Free the hard way on a Tuesday night. Tia's in the booth making sure it's tight. Two cities apart, but they feel so near. When they go live, it's the show over here. Jesus Christ. Everything was going fine, and then there was a blue bloop.
It's still going fine.
It is,
Look,
but I was hearing only in my headphones, and now I can hear through. Well, first of all,
hello, beautiful people.
Welcome Through the Hard Way. I am one of your hosts, Dmitri, aka Real Estate Papi. There's my lovely wife, the honorary queen of Crenshaw, Dorene. And you may be noticing that our best friend GenGlenn is not here tonight.
We missing a GenGlenn. What happened, Michi? Did she get suspended now this time?
No, she's not suspended, but you know our motto.
Okay. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Yes, we are. Fuck it.
So I did try to see what was going on with her, and I did find something out. So let me just play this for y'all.
All right. Smoke.
So yeah, Gentry is not here tonight. What?
Isn't that the 2010?
That is the 2010. So
I recognize the interior.
Yeah, you know when there are jobs that black people don't want to do, we have to reach out to other people. So let's look at this. Our own Namor, please welcome to the show, Erica V, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, everyone.
V. Where's my applause button? Doing it live.
It's our +1.
I am. I Gentry called me about the smoking car. She was stuck on the side of the interstate, and I said, "And okay, I mean, hang there." And then I called you, Papi, and I'm like, "Can you fit me in Gentry slots? You won't be making it today."
She said it in Spanish though, so I have to get it translated. So, Erica, do you like your video?
I do. It was funny, and those AI videos freak me out. I can't get used to them.
It so looks like you. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And for those of you, this is she's dressed in the style of Namor from Wakanda Forever, and she's in the middle of Mexico City. So,
look at that! Look at that!
Really quick though. Let's just one more time. Where's the?
Just one more time. Wow.
I guess we can watch it from right here. So yeah, that'll be Erica and Cancun.
You do know how to shimmy, Erica. I must say.
like now need to go to a quinceañera or a wedding and shake those hips.
I think
We have some breaking news.
Uh-oh.
What the? Oh, Lord. You see that, Gentry?
Has anybody heard from KB or Snarky?
You know, they were meeting that guy with the... Well, we have a reporter on the scene. Let's get our reporter up here really quick. Our man on the streets.
Kaleo.
How much for some pussy? What? I'm live. Hold on. Oh, hi, Dmitri. Jen.
Oh.
Dmitri,
Hello.
how are you?
Hi, Kaleo.
It's me, Kaleo. I'm live here in LA on the streets. I heard we just had a breaking news that Kendall B, once famed radio personality, and his lovely producer, Snarky Mac, have gone missing. We received a call frantically from the senior community as brother-in-law Rolandism reported Kendall and Snarky missing when they didn't show up for that weekly dice game. And we heard that he was out looking for the bang bus or some kind of RV that his best friend or somebody from Syracuse was supposed to be meeting him in down the street. We don't have much details. We just know he didn't show up for the dice game.
I'm sorry, did you call it the bang bus?
Well, yeah, in LA, if there's a bus going around picking up people, normally it is the bang bus. I don't know. I don't have all the facts, but we're trying to, since this is breaking news, well, hopefully we can get this solved pretty quickly.
Well, let's keep them in our thoughts and prayers because, I mean, it is LA.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, look, outside of being offered some cat, I got offered a bag of weed and I bought 2 mixtapes.
Oh, nice. California is really treating you well for this
It's
story.
wild out here. Can't wait to get back to the streets of the DMV.
Well,
Much
how much
safer
was
out
the
there.
cat?
How much? $45.
45. That's not bad.
That's
for LA.
good, actually.
Yeah.
That's
For
like
California.
Houston prices.
For California.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Don't trust it.
All right. Well, if you hear anything else, Gigi said it was the Media Hills adjacent. But yeah, if you hear anything else, please break back in because you know we are concerned about them. So
All right.
hopefully ICE didn't get them.
Well,
They are pretty.
well, Kendall does look a little foreign, if you ask me.
Yeah, they are pretty light
Hope
skinned.
he got
Okay,
his
y'all.
papers.
And
Pray for Kendall and Snarky.
and looking at this picture, Snarky kind of looks like she could be Nicki Minaj's cousin. So they might be iced out. All right, but we'll let you go deal with that cat, Kaleo. If you have any updates, please feel free to break in.
Will do.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was
And I'm off. Roll that
Thank you,
shit out.
Kaleo.
Lord. Let's pray for him.
Yeah.
But we have a show to do.
We should have listened to Real Estate Papi.
Yeah.
James J. Jeffries got his ass towed out the frame.
Yep.
People didn't really want to fight him because white people thought they were too good to fight black people. And I think it was more of a fear thing than, because I mean, he's from Galveston, Jim Crow guy. There's no telling what he went through growing up. And he just, unleashed it on the whites. So Jack Johnson, Apollo legend. And somebody named Yank D's.
Thanks.
Yank D's. I think we have another. Is that Kaleo trying to dial in? I think that's like a phone. Hold on. There he is.
Kaleo.
Hey,
You have another.
look, I done caught 2 bodies since I've been out here.
Oh no.
He got tears.
I'm a little
Oh
fucked up.
no.
I'm a little fucked up right now, to be honest.
Damn.
But
Kaleo,
I
did you
think we
get
got
jumped in?
description. We got description on the van that Kendall B and Snarky Mac may have gotten in.
Right here.
There it is.
Oh no.
There it
They
is.
got picked up in Rancho Compton.
Okay,
Free
guys.
vacations, Rancho Compton. I gotta get out of here.
Y'all, please, if y'all see a black van saying free vacations in Rancho Compton, y'all call those people.
Yeah, don't call ICE. Don't call. Who they gonna call? You know
Call
what?
the
Matt
people.
Bro call Mac Bro because she's Inglewood family, the CEO, or call Mama B because she's the leader of the Rolling 60s.
All right, I'll call somebody.
And there's my
Be on the
brother.
lookout for that motorcycle that Kendall and Snarky got into.
Motorcycle. You mean van?
That's what I said.
Yeah. Okay.
Last seen with 2 titties and a 12-inch shoe.
Let me see your tears. You killed 2 people though?
I don't know. What day is it?
Oh man, he been in California too long. We got to get him back.
We should have blurred your face out.
Computer school.
Thank you. That has been our man on the street.
Thank you, Kaleo.
I think Kaleo might be on that stuff.
Yeah, I think so. He spent too much time in California.
I went to get water at the convenience store, and paper bags are 35 cents here.
Dang.
Anyway, on my way back, there was this thick homeless woman sitting at McDonald's just on the ground. Something must be wrong with her because she was too thick to be homeless.
Oh, she was a good thick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So she was just sitting there?
Yeah.
Did she ask you for a fry?
I didn't get any food yet. I may be going over there though, because they have a special on Tuesdays. They don't have tacos. They have burgers. So a burger, fries, and a domestic beer is $26. Dang. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? There's a McDonald's right there with a thick woman, a thick homeless lady sitting out front. And there's a store here where there's a taco truck that just pulled up. So I can go to the convenience store, get a beer and some tacos for way less than $26. I can even get the homeless lady a beer.
Yeah. Dave said a thick homeless woman lacks ambition.
She does. It's like,
well, you know, if you that good kind of thing, you don't have to have that much ambition.
It's like Patrice O'Neal.
You're outside,
he would have been a great comedian, but he was a great comedian. He was just,
He was just what?
He didn't care. We should
we should get into the show, but I want to know, what did Patrice O'Neal not care about?
Success? I don't know. Fame, or I think fame. He didn't care about fame.
Okay, fame. Okay.
Because he's probably one of the best comedic minds ever. He
was so funny.
Before we get into our hot topic, because you and I have been talking about this for a few days, I'm still kind of worried about our friends and family and just everybody in Minneapolis.
Oh, yeah.
So I haven't been watching the news lately, but we do have a man on the street in downtown Minneapolis. So
I can't wait to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, let's go to him and let's bring in our man on the street, Mr. Dave J on the mic. How'd you feel, Mr. Where are you?
Kaleo calls in sick on February 10th. Happy Black History Month, everybody.
I don't have my button, so
I'm at Paisley Park. I snuck into Paisley Park. See,
you're supposed to be downtown.
Yeah, what happened to downtown?
Look,
checking on the protests.
Look, it's dangerous out there. They're arresting the black people. They're arresting the brown, and they're arresting the regular people too. They're arresting everybody in downtown Minneapolis right now. I snuck into Paisley Park.
Regular people.
You know what I mean, the regular people. And so I got into Paisley Park, and I got a Prince robe, but I think Roland wore it last because he left something in there. So,
oh goodness, okay.
So I'm just relaxing at Paisley Park for a little bit because it is crazy out there. They're arresting everybody, the cats, the dogs, everybody's been arrested.
Okay, so you don't have a story for us for us sending you out there.
Look, I do have a story. Do you remember when the great revolutionary Jill Scott on Heron said that the revolution would not be televised? She's right. The revolution has not been televised. I'm
Jill
reporting
Scott.
from Paisley Park because it's dangerous out there.
I think he might have the wrong Jill Scott.
Jill Scott on Heron. Everybody knows about Jill Scott on Heron.
Yeah. Okay. My bad. I'm glad you snuck into. Are there other regular people in there with you, like hiding out?
I'm the only regular person I've seen. If you've ever been to Paisley Park, the staff is all rhythmic folks.
Okay.
But the lights are on, and there is, and the smoke detectors seem to have full batteries as well. So, you know, not all stereotypes are real. But I got to say, it's plush in here. He's got a little micro kitchen where he watches WNBA games. Well, we're Prince used to watch WNBA games. It's cute. He just make popcorn, and he has a little couch. I made myself comfortable.
Okay. Well, we don't know what's going on in Minneapolis, but yeah,
and go downtown.
Go downtown. Do you know how far Chanhassen is from downtown Minneapolis?
No.
I don't think there's a lot of traffic with ICE on the streets. So you should be able to get there within like 20, 25 minutes.
Hey, so ICE came knocking on the door over here a little bit ago, asking where V-Rod was. And I had to tell him I'm more afraid of V-Rod than I'm afraid of ICE. So they're going to have to go bark up another tree. But if you think I could get downtown, I'll give it a shot.
But we would appreciate it. So we'll come back to you after the hot topic to see how our people are doing in downtown Minneapolis. So thank you, White Leo.
Thank you.
The revolution will not be
Now, I don't know which one is more dysfunctional, regular people or F.A.W.N people.
Hey, Craig, have you seen my shoe? What's that for? Protection. Protection? Protection from who?
Yeah, Smokey. I got to walk Smokey down to his house.
Oh, man. Your mother and I never would have moved in this neighborhood if we had known you need a gun to walk down the damn street.
Dave J.
Yeah,
on the mic.
Dave J from downtown.
Let me get out of here first, though, so we can. Mr. J on the mic.
Oh, hi.
Dave.
Yeah. Hey,
So
remember when Donald Trump said, grab her by the pussy? We're like, we'll never hear from that man ever again. And then he continued to say the worst shit of all time for the next 10 years. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. And that would have been a conversation. But you know what I'm thinking about right now?
What's that?
Those people look real warm for that to be downtown Minneapolis. Where are you?
This is downtown. Yeah.
Downtown where?
Minneapolis, the Twin Cities, the city by the bay.
Papi, do you see the shorts and the tank tops?
And it's almost 8:30 there.
But so like this is a different time zone, so the stuff works different over here. So like you're in LA, so you would know how things are going over here right now. This is definitely a legitimate downtown scene in Minneapolis right now.
You know, I used to live in Minneapolis. That looks like this festival that goes on in the summer called Open Street.
Yeah, this is similar, but this is downtown on February 10th at 8:22 p.m.
Well, do you see any ICE agents?
I saw an IC machine, and it was quite refreshing. I got cherry. I'm team cherry, but not the white cherry. I like the OG red cherry IC. I did keep the Paisley Park. I kept the robe because the merch is expensive as hell at Paisley Park. The only place where it's more expensive is at WRSCpodcast.com.
All right. Well, thank you, Dave. We really appreciate you coming from downtown. I just want to say for a second, if anybody is looking to be an on-the-spot reporter through the Hardway, please let us know.
Are you putting my job up for auction right now?
No, Dave. I'm talking about just for future, because you know we have people going all across the country.
I'm filling in for Kaleo because Kaleo called in sick. That's why I'm here. As a matter of fact, Real Estate Papi said something to me that he's never said to me in our 2 years of friendship. He texted me a couple hours ago and he goes, "Hey Dave, how are you?" He's never asked me how I'm doing.
Oh, that's when you know they want something.
He says, Can you go to downtown Minneapolis post haste and report live? And I said, "Where's your half Hawaiian?" And he said, "Well, the other half called in sick."
Oh, okay.
Sorry. But thank you for having me. Look, things right now are calm in downtown. We're being vigilant, looking for ICE agents. We're also looking for artisanal corn and other farmers market fare as neat. I mean, it's an atrocity down here. Peaches aren't even in season and they're trying to sell them over here. It's an absolute travesty.
Have you seen any funnel cake?
Not yet. If I find the funnel cake though, it's going down.
Okay, I see.
Check. Holiday, I won't be showing any. No. Not showing big ass balls.
Everybody, Ed, everybody wants to get smashed in the backseat of a car at least once, I would think. For the
Welcome to White Girl News.
Well, let's just get this part out of the way really quick. I guess today was the official first day of pumpkin spice.
It is the official first day of pumpkin spice.
So he who controls the pumpkin spice controls the white girls.
And here's the sad part. I was a very bad white girl, and I did not get my pumpkin spice today.
Okay.
So I might have to get it tomorrow instead.
Avocado.
Go ahead and go into your rant, baby.
Okay. So, Scientology. I have some brand new neighbors at the swap meet. We literally share a wall. And it just happens to be the Church of Scientology. So, and I didn't know a whole lot about him. Michi actually kind of knows a whole lot more about him than I do. But they come off, they hook you up to this machine. And what's the machine called, Michi?
It's like some type of stress detector or something.
I don't know. What they do is when you walk past the booth, they ask you if you would like a free stress test. So they have you sit down and then they attach these electrodes or whatever to you. So now you're hooked up to this machine and they're asking you questions. And supposedly this is supposed to test your stress level. And from there, they try and sell you their book on, what's it called, Michi?
Dianetics by L. Ron Hubbard.
Thank you. Dianetics. And from there, they try and sell you their book about Dianetics. So now I have to sit there all day listening to these Scientologists harass these poor people walking past, trying to get to my booth, asking people if they want to get free stress tests. And I'm a little bit of in a conflict because I try to be nice to everybody, but I don't know how this white girl is going to be able to be nice to a group of people that to me are trying to take advantage of the type of people that visit the swap meet. If you know what I'm trying to say without saying it, because I'm reading your scrolling part here, Michi. So I wanted to get some advice from maybe you guys on this too, and how I should. Do I just ignore them? What do I do when they try and talk to me? Because they try and talk to me all the time, and I refuse to get hooked up to their little machine. So I'm scared it's gonna like suck something out of me.
46 after the hour.
What?
Avocado.
What the heck, Michi? But I figure the one good thing about this whole situation is maybe I'm a little bit closer to possibly meeting Tom Cruise someday. So I'm thinking about actually going over there and asking him if Tom Cruise is going to come and visit and see what they say.
They'll take that as interest, and then they'll be like, "Oh, she's a possible recruit."
Maybe.
Yeah.
I just
Dorene did take one of them. You gave one of them a ride, but really quick, they
well, that's
yes.
before I really. Oh yeah, so the
crazy lady from the vet did leave.
The very first night that they were there, one of the ladies asked me for a ride. And I was like, okay, sure, I can ride. I can drive you home, whatever. I'm trying to be nice, right? Didn't fully understand yet who these people were. So she gets into the car. She has me drive to the Church of Scientology and drop her off at the front door of the Church of Scientology. And I was like, oh, okay. So this is where all the people who believe in aliens gather. Awesome. So I don't know, Michi. I think maybe you and I should go some Sunday. Do they even to the Church of Scientology? I know where you're now. And I bet we'd get good seats because I know people now.
Why would you do that?
I'll go. Try to get me a deal in there. Be like, hey, you need to sell a house or buy a house.
Right? I just don't know. And let me tell you, when I say these people are weird, they're weird. I tell Michi all the time, I was like, I think they're aliens in human suits. Because their personalities are just awkward. I don't know. It's just very strange having these people like next door to me now. So I'm trying to find some new coping skills. Maybe if I yelled out penis every once in a while.
I would just
ignore them. I don't know. Now and then,
I told you I would get caught up once Dorene started talking about her.
Then get this. I now have a new neighbor also across the way from me who does Botox.
Why y'all be putting T's on the end of across?
So T's. So now you can also get Scientology and swap meet Botox when you come visit me. Because who wouldn't want swap meet Botox?
Well, and that lady doesn't have the correct license to do Botox, right?
Well, I'm sure not. So
I should have made this bigger. Sorry. All right. I think
sounds like Dorene needs a new corner to
I
swap
know.
meet.
That's what I'm thinking. So it was quite an interesting time this past week at the D-Cup Customs booth. Keep yelling penis? I think I will. Just yell penis every once in a while. Oh, you know what I could do? I could play like some, I don't know. Do they listen to Christian music? What kind of music do alien people not like? Maybe I could start playing some really nasty music or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
And opinion expressed in White Girl News are the thoughts of Dorene and Dorene alone.
God. I didn't say anything wrong.
They do believe don't have anything to do with this. I was going to play.
I'm not wrong.
All of the shows good, but this is the part that we've been waiting for because it's always Houston.
Always.
And I have a video because, we don't like to read if we don't have to read. Just
thought they were paying for parking. Instead, they were paying scammers. Between March 2024 and March 2025, 3 individuals ran a fake parking scheme at NRG Park that cost customers more than $200,000. Here's how they did it. 3 suspects in the case, Reginald Smith, Taylor Miller, and Vincent Ward, allegedly used personal card readers to scam unsuspecting customers. The so-called square machine would take payment, and drivers would go into the lot only to sometimes be kicked out due to not having the proper parking. So how can Houston fans avoid getting caught in such a scam in the future? The city offers a few different tips. 1, confirm prices and taxes anywhere you go before you park in a given lot. Make sure to scan various QR codes and any signage around the stadium to make sure you have the proper apps, and a digital receipt always helps. With major events coming up at NRG Park over the next year, this recent scam is a good reminder. In Houston, it pays to double check before you hand over your card.
So, resident Houstonian, what do you think about this nonsense that your lovely city is wrapped up in yet again?
And I could just imagine, I love that beware scam sign. I could just imagine that these are people coming in from the suburbs or coming in kind of like from out of town on the outskirts of the city, because generally, if you live around here, because NRG Park, I drive past it almost every day. The parking lots, especially the ones that have access right to the stadium where you can walk into the stadium, you always prepay to park there. There is no drive up parking. So it's 9 lots that surround that stadium. And so the lot that it looks like they got most of them in was the orange lot, and that's the premier lot. You have green lot and the purple lot. And I mean, these parking lots are huge. So I could see how they could get away with something like that. The main person that started it, he, by himself, he had $56,000 that he stole from people. And then combined all 6 of the employees who did it, $21,000. I mean, $2,100. How do you say that? $200,000. Yes. They took them for all of this money. And y'all, I'm like, okay, I know me because I'm risk averse. Okay. Once I got $10,000, I'm like, I'm stopped. I'm not telling anybody I did this. So can you imagine you pay, and because you don't have the right stuff, you just have to keep driving until they eventually get you back out of the parking lot. And you were like, wait, I just paid somebody $50 to park in here. So,
I was going to say, I think it's actually really brilliant that somebody came. I'm surprised somebody didn't do it before then.
Oh, okay. So Dorene, these scams have been around for a while, because I know sometimes going into, say if we go to an area downtown or area close to downtown, somebody will come out with an orange vest. You don't know who this person is. They don't have any clarification. They were like, hey, it's $10 to park here, $20 to park here. And I'm like, the sign says Chase Bank.
Like
but we pay you to park here. Right. So then you're just like, well, this place was like further down the street. And I'm like, how do I know this person even works for them? Oh, I'm not just paying them. So people would just park and then leave and just walk off. So, but Dorene, these scams have been going on for a while. This is probably, only thing is they've never been this big.
Right.
Like it's a genius to actually use your own like swipe. Most of the time they'll take cash.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because while searching for the video that we just saw, I also found this one, and it's from 3 years ago. Let me move that to there. And we won't play the whole thing, but y'all need some help in Houston.
Consumer alert for any driver who may park or pay to park. Houston city officials are warning the public about a scam that's made its way to Houston now. They tell us that fraudulent QR codes have been found on some street parking pay stations. Our Devin Clark is live downtown tonight with a closer look at what we all need to know. Devin?
Chris, nowadays, QR codes like this are becoming increasingly popular. You can use them to visit websites or pay for things. But Park Houston officials say if you happen to see one on the side of a pay station, do not use it. It's a scam, and using it could cost you more than a parking ticket.
It's horrible.
Okay.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible. And Gentry, that reporter, that's how I picture Uncle Greg looking.
Oh, man. Greg? My uncle.
Gentry's
my play
uncle.
Her play uncle. Oh,
yeah. He probably does look like that more now, but I'm telling you, when he was younger, he looked like a smaller LL Cool J.
Oh, hello, yummy.
Right?
Jesus Christ!
I don't blame you then for wanting to call him your uncle.
Why are we like this though?
LL Cool J is yummy.
Why are we like what with the scams?
Yeah, it's like we're. I'm not even
like we are not like this with the scams.
Not
but
me.
If I'm making
generalizing,
if I'm making $20,000 a year, and not me, because I wouldn't do that. I'm the moral majority. But if I'm making $20,000 a year and I figure out how I can get like $200 free at work. I guess I'm using my own little scam, my own little code to get
your own little code thing.
Poverty creates aberrant behavior. I'm just going to say that. I don't condone it though.
I have a card reader. Maybe I should be bringing that home so we can go somewhere and use it on the strip.
Okay. Well, there's nobody on the strip right now anyway. So there is that. All right, so I think we're ashamed. We're ashamed for Gentry because of Houston.
Why do you think people do this type of thing?
Some people do it for the sport of it. I'm pretty sure that these people weren't like that because you can't rack up multiple six figures when you're just doing it as like a sport. So I don't know, but parking should be free anyway. So remember that video I had about the guy that was talking about apples are supposed to be free. God is going to strike you down for making us pay for apples.
Apples? Things that God gave us for free? Ha! You will burn in hell when I'm through with you.
We shouldn't have to pay for parking, especially at a stadium when it's probably at least 50% funded by the public.
You know what's so funny about that? Like, I wish that were true. Because that's the same stadium that we have the rodeo. Y'all, why I park at Cavender's Boot City, which is like a mile away, and have to walk all the way down to the stadium? Because that's how expensive parking is.
Wow.
And do you think MLK took all those ass whippings for you have to pay $75 to park to see a concert that you already spent $200 on the tickets, and your tax dollars built the stadium?
Yeah.
There you go.
But the cars in the orange lot, they're like really big, fancy, expensive trucks and Cadillacs, and
So they can probably afford it.
Mercedes. So yeah, the rich people get to park up close, and I accept that.
Yeah, but they're not getting scammed either because they have their season tickets and their parking is already included. They have passes that they.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too.
When we went to see Janet, we parked at somebody's house. They were standing in the front yard with the sign.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Okay, so I'm scared because I'm scared of Tia, but I was looking on an app where you can actually find parking if you don't want to use the lots, right? Find parking around the stadium. And there was somebody offering their home. I should make money like that. I was like, listen, I live 10 minutes from the stadium. You can park in my driveway. I will drive you and pick you up. Because I do that when my friends want to go to the rodeo and concerts.
Yeah,
I don't charge
dropped
people
us off too.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I should do that.
All right, well, we need to move on because I can hear Joe Jackson out there. Who left the towel in the swimming pool?
Oh, the casket lady.
The casket lady.
Who left the towel in the swimming pool? Who left the towel in the swimming pool? Read anyway.
Cole says she's already holding a knife.
Looks like it. Looks like she's already having some sort of hissy fit.
Either that or somebody scheduled a yacht rock show at the same time. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I wouldn't put my clothes on the wrong hanger.
So Ed OG says, I'm hiding everything from number 6. So
I don't know who number 6 is.
From Mommy Dearest.
Yeah, I don't know that show. Is that a show or is that a movie or what is that? I don't even know.
It's a movie, babe.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about it later. We need to proceed. I'm picking 1 and 9 for different reasons because number 9, it would probably be just like when I was growing up because I remember telling y'all that the worst pain that I could feel was my family saying they were disappointed in me. And that feels like a Claire Huxtable response.
I'm just laughing because if my family said that, I'd be like, I'm disappointed in y'all.
Oh my God.
So, and I had to like do it 50-50 because I've never been burnt with an iron. But I can imagine that that hurts probably a little more than I'm so disappointed in you. And they're both going to last because look, I'm 50 years old still thinking about when someone said they were disappointed in me. But that iron though, Jesus Christ.
I just feel like parents that are that abusive like that, they don't really care about your report card. They're not attending PTA meetings.
Yeah, but they like abusing, so that's an excuse.
Yeah, but they'll abuse you over anything. A report card is going to be the last thing on their mind. I think. I mean, I could be wrong.
Like, look, Daddy.
Maybe number 6 because that has something to do with her reputation. But I don't know. I feel like Claire Huxtable does not play. If she said like she was taking away your car, phone, electronics until you get your grades up, I feel like she was really gonna stick to it. Yeah, she would really stick to it.
Yeah, but again, that's not you're not gonna have an iron-shaped birthmark that you have to explain in school.
I locked it. I knew that would be the first place you tried to hide.
Oh God.
Erica says, "No, there's so much stuff we want to talk about because our group chat, y'all, Tia loads it up, and then we're like, let's talk about this, let's talk about this, and we don't have enough time because then Tia gives us all this material and then yells at us for going a minute over 7.
But listen, he talked too much. That's it. Yes, that's it. Yes, I'm saying. ये भी देखे यही मेरी बात की तारीफ कर रही है. Listen, you talk too much. Okay. We don't know what you're saying.
Who left the towel in the swimming pool? Who left the towel in the swimming pool?
We don't want to just.
She does a great job though. Great executive producer. Okay, so let's talk about which Christmas you would prefer. We're doing Christmas this or that?
Mm-mm. You wrote those.
Oh, my bad.
You wrote those notes down 15 times.
I sure did.
He did. Means you had to repeat it like 5 times.
He really did too. Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
So,
See, this is what happens when Tia doesn't do our sheet.
Look. All right, so I went out. Our goddaughter came to town this weekend, and we had lunch. And we were by this casino called South Point, and they have a big rodeo there every year. And as we were driving by, we noticed like there's not a lot of horses like where they normally are. We got to the restaurant, looked at television, and you know what?
What'd you find out?
I covered the eyes to protect the innocent and the guilty. But let me play this video for you to explain. It's a mess, y'all.
I'm at a ranch by Eastern and Warm Springs. This ranch is usually very busy during NFR. The 10 days that the rodeo is in town, this ranch says they usually have 120 extra horses on property for all those participants trying to get a place for their horses to stay for 10 days. But this year, because of the equine herpesvirus, the horses that are participating in NFR itself have to stay on the grounds at Thomas and Mack, which means they can't be staying anywhere else in town, which also now means local ranches like this one are taking a huge hit in revenue. This ranch owner tells me that they are going to be losing about $100,000 this year. This horse behind me, it's a boarding horse, so it's here all the time. I can't get close to it because I already touched another horse, and they're being really strict here. Because I touched another horse, I cannot touch this one as much as I want to pet it. But a lot of their stalls are empty right now, and it's because they're not getting that revenue, and those calls, those cancellations kept coming in leading up to NFR week.
So they're saying because of the horse herp?
Horse herpes. Who knew?
Who knew horses could get herpes? How does that happen? Is that like, mouth herpes, or is that like herpes?
I'm thinking EE.
That's what I'm thinking too.
That kind of herpes? Because there's the mouth herpes too. Everybody gets those.
Not everybody. Don't put me in that category.
I have.
Jen said, Jen, I need a fit check. Need to see that sweater. She wants to see you being blessed.
Can you see I'm blessed?
She's blessed.
Jesus Christ. Y'all are out of control. Chappie said, no barebacking. Kendall said, horse hose.
I didn't realize that horses did it that much, that would become an issue.
Well,
I have an issue with, if you know horses have herpes, why are you petting them anyway? I'm like, y'all, I'm good. I don't need to pet the horse. I'm good.
what is she petting? I mean, you can pet a horse and not catch herp. I mean, that's not how you catch herpes, is it?
Where is she petting it? That
That's
she was
what
gonna
I'm
give it to the other
Like,
horse.
you just pet a horse and it's on its mane. How is that gonna make you catch the herpes? I don't get it.
Dave said
How does that
Secretariat
catch
was
the
a hoe. And Gigi said bird flu is serious right now. So the whole horse herpes thing, when I was looking for that story, I was like, man, there's so many cases or so many videos. And I looked, they were like from 9 and 14 years ago. So I guess
horse herpes?
Yeah. And then when I saw like the effects and they had to like put some of the horses down because they lost control of their back legs, it was less funny.
Yeah,
That's why I didn't play those videos.
Man, I'm glad our herpes don't do that. It'll be a lot of people out.
Half of Houston will be walking around like,
oh God. Oh,
but yeah,
poor
if y'all have
horses.
horses, like teach them and don't let them.
Don't let them, pass around the herp.
Pray for these horses, yeah.
Control your
horses.
horses.
Are for the streets. Wait, 35% of who has herpes?
Hopefully horses?
Humans or horses?
Let's
I don't
hope
like those
horses.
odds.
That's a weird fact to just know if it's horses.
Well, the other thing is that's like when Vice Boo knows like the age of consent in every state.
I remember that.
Now imagine what those donkeys have and those.
We have the circus right now at the swap meet. I wonder if that's an issue.
Y'all remind me to talk about this comment when we get to the GenerationX topic of the week. Please don't let me forget. And I won't be feeding Mr. Ed peanut butter anytime soon.
I know that's right.
Especially the way he feeds animals peanut butter.
Look at him smiling. He knows something's going on that he's smiling like that.
Yeah, I'm throwing hay from like way far away.
Yeah, mule. Yeah.
The hay is barely getting in the cake because I'm so far away throwing it.
Gigi said 35% of people have herpes.
I'm surprised it's that low. I thought it was more than that. Because I thought herpes is so many things in human beings, like canker sores and
I guess. I mean, I've had a canker sore before, so technically I've had herpes.
Yeah, Dorene has herpes.
I've had herpes.
Well, so this means that if we're going by numbers, 7 people in the chat have herpes.
Uh-oh.
Well, one of the 3 of us has herpes.
Yeah.
Well, it's not me.
No, I don't think it's me.
Listen, my gynecologist just sent me a letter in the mail saying that my pap was good and that I don't have herpes. And if I go another 3 months, that'll be 6 months that I don't have herpes.
Yay! Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
When Gentry read the letter, she was like, wait a minute, her name ain't Christine.
Because it was what I was saying, what I taught on the culture about why we like some Christmas songs and don't like others. It's all about exposure. Because we weren't exposed to these songs like all the time on the radio or in bars or clubs that we like those songs. Like, yeah, Miley Cyrus Party in the USA. That's the jam.
Yeah.
That's the hot. Yeah, a lot of people like no.
Wrecking Ball.
You just shouting out stuff.
Like a wrecking ball.
Oh, I love it when you sing, Dorene.
Thank you.
I was going to tell you, the 3/4 zip. So, and I'm not going to divulge who said this. I mean, I'm sure y'all could probably figure it out. But there were 2 of our friends at this dinner, and 2 of the guys in the family were at the table calling each other the N-word with the A at the end. So
wait, when was this?
A few weeks ago.
Not in Denver.
No, this was in California.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if it was Denver, it would have been Daydreamer. So,
but okay, so you said it was a few of us.
No, there was two of our friends and then their family. Okay. And two of the people were calling each other the N-word, like the familiar version of it.
Okay.
And our friends were visibly upset. They didn't say anything.
Were our friends white or black?
Mexican. Everybody's Mexican.
Oh, everybody's Mexican. Oh, everybody in this story. So the Mexicans were calling each other the N-word.
Yes.
Oh.
So finally, one of the friends was like, "Can you please stop that?" And he was like, "Why do you care?" Like, "Oh, because you have your black boyfriend now, huh?" And blah, blah, blah.
Oh.
And then they turned on to the other person because she said something about me, like Dmitri is one of my closest friends, and I would never talk like that in front of him. I wouldn't even say the word. And he was like, "Oh, Dmitri, you can't say stuff around like that around him because he's one of those 3/4 zip in words."
Oh, well, you do got your quarter zip on. What the heck?
Myself in the face. The waters.
Hold on. So it's a true story, huh? Are you making it a true story, huh?
It's a true story.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about because you have on a 3/4 zip today.
Right? I mean, they weren't lying, were they?
Yeah.
Well,
they weren't lying.
I was trying to pick which one to wear.
Oh, because you got multiple quarter zips.
But I know here in Houston, a lot of the Mexican kids or the Hispanic kids, they say the N-word or use it a lot.
Michi and I discussed this the other day a little bit. I was like, is it everybody but like whites that can use the N-word and it's okay? Or is it only okay if black people use it?
I'm going to say this, Dorene. It really, nobody should use it really, but probably black people. And then we shouldn't use it in mixed company, I don't think. But if you are another race and you use the N-word, you only use that word around your N-words. You don't just use that word around N-words you don't know.
I asked me, I was like, is it okay?
Use it around?
No, I'm saying don't, but I'm just saying, like, I went to school with like white dudes who could just openly use that word. Now, were those white dudes particularly college bound? I'm pretty sure they were not. They were that hard. Okay. Hispanic dudes, but I'm just saying, you can't use that word everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You can't use that word with people that are not comfortable with you using that word. Like, do you understand what I mean? You almost have to be invited. But
I don't hear Asians using that word.
I would say don't use it.
What'd you say?
I said I don't hear Asians using that word.
You don't know the right Asians.
Right. Exactly.
They're the worst ones sometimes.
I've never heard my mail tech say it.
There are a lot of Asians in LA using that word. And in Houston too. Can you see I'm blessed?
She's blessed.
I'm going to talk about Ubi because she has some stuff going on that I don't want to embarrass her.
Like, hold up, wait. If Ubi messes up, we all in trouble.
I'm not going to say anything about those old men at our job to keep. All right, let's move into the show, everybody. So, guess what day it is, y'all?
What day is it?
And bring the notes up on this other side. It is National Post Workers Day.
Why is he in the water?
That's not water.
What is it?
No, it's ground. It's just that smooth brick or that smooth cobblestone.
Oh, it's just shiny. Okay.
Yeah, and he has rims, and it's.
Oh, is that what it is? Got the
that must be a H-Town postal truck.
Well, that's the theme for today. So let me put some respect on these postal workers' name before we get shot.
All right.
All right. So, and we're going to start off a little somber because this is a thankless job, and we all know about thankless jobs. This Dallas postal worker, he collapsed and died on the job.
Damn.
A 51-year-old Dallas letter carrier, Jacob Taylor, collapsed while working his route in the Dallas Medical District and later died at the hospital. Taylor had been with the USPS for 28 years and was filling in for a colleague. Jesus Christ, somebody called in.
And he comes in and dies.
While official cause is pending autopsy, extreme heat is expected. especially since this echoes a similar heat-related death of Eugene Gates, another carrier, in 2023.
R.I.P. R.I.P. to both those families.
Absolutely. Postal unions are urging better safety protections for carriers, highlighting hazards like high temperatures, lack of AC in vehicles, crime, and old equipment.
What? There's no
in
AC?
Dallas and Houston. What, man?
There's no AC in these vehicles?
Apparently not. And in like Dallas and Houston, you have to worry about pit bulls and Rottweilers. Sorry, Rockwallers.
Wait. Mitch, I don't mean to stop you. Wait, what are they called again?
So they're Rottweilers, but you know our people, we call them Rockwallers.
Yeah, I thought that's what they were called, Rockwallers.
Where's your button?
Oh my God. Where's the button? Where's the button?
You can
like this.
You can take the girl out of H-Town.
Yeah. So yeah, Rottweilers and pit bulls. So yeah, today on National Postal Workers Day, we honor the dedication and did I mistype that? Come on, Duke, you can do better than that. Anyway, we honor their dedication.
Yes.
And the dedication of all mail carriers like Jacob and Eugene and many other unsung heroes. Their work connects communities every day. Let's take a moment to appreciate and support them.
Amen. Well, you know what? Our mail carrier, Michi, he old. And
He's
it's
like
100
90.
yes. And it's like 120 degrees out. And here he is carrying the mail every day. He's
Sometimes
like 90
I feel
years
bad
old.
for him. I'm like, hey man, let me ride with you. And I'll help out for like 10 houses. But then you have to bring me back and drop me off.
So I don't think they're allowed to do that, Michi. Because you're not supposed to tamper with somebody's federal mail unless you have that, authority to do so. Well, I know, but I don't think you can even handle it, right? Or whatever. I want to I want to say something about postal carriers. I want to give y'all some tips. I'm gonna give you 2 tips on like how to support your postal carrier. But first, I just want to say, just because this happened to me, when I rented a house before I bought this house, I would put basically the rent in the in my mailbox, because we still had those mailboxes that are attached to the house, at least in my old neighborhood. And so I would leave the money in there, and then the guy who owned the house, he would come and pick it up. Well, one day the mail carrier was late and she stole my rent.
Oh my God.
She stole my rent money.
Houston.
Damn it.
Damn.
How do you go in the mailbox, see something in there, and then take it and still deliver my mail?
Damn, Houston.
Okay, but so I hope nothing bad comes. I hope everything bad happens to her and her descendants. But for everybody else,
her descendants.
So basically, leave the postal worker a drink on a hot day. Just leave a bottle of cold water with a note that says for a postal worker or a mail carrier. And at Christmas time, leave your postal worker a tip. I leave mine on the mailbox with a little on the envelope. On the envelope, it says for postal worker, if you don't know their names. I used to know my old postal worker's name, but we have a new one. So, but yeah, that's it.
Or like the Amazon guys too. I mean, gosh, dang.
I don't really support the Amazon guys because they're not the same all the time. They're always different here.
Yeah.
Well, I think they know us because out of the however many days we lived in this house, there's probably like 3 days and the week we were on the cruise that they haven't been here.
Oh, I know. Mitch, I'm the same way. I don't leave my house to shop. I shop from my couch.
Hell yes, I do.
Kaleo had a suggestion.
Grocery shop, Amazon shop, all from the house.
Said, in the extreme heat, show your mail carrier some love. Show him a titty.
Oh, show him a titty.
I don't think she would appreciate that. I just got to be honest. I don't think she would appreciate that.
That's why she stole your money.
Yeah.
My 90-year-old mail carrier probably would appreciate mine.
Erica says that never happened in her neighborhood. You know what's funny? Never happened to me before either. I swear to God.
Well, we can't go into the show on a somber note, talking about two of these brave people dying. And while we're going into this thing to lighten the mood, like, subscribe, and share. Because y'all just sitting there anyway. So let me see what Risa said really quick before I brighten the mood. People used to leave a mini fridge for all the delivery people that came.
Oh, mini fridge.
But in Gentry's neighborhood, they would steal that mini fridge. So but see, the postal workers aren't built the way they were built when we were growing up.
No.
Let me show you what I mean.
I don't know. I think we got the same one.
Maybe. There's a whole bunch of who was making all that noise? Y'all want me to go Ike? All right.
Day period. The I-team went undercover in the main post office parking lot downtown. We found more drinking and loafing going on here than at a fraternity cake party.
Oh.
They say you can learn a lot about a person by going through their garbage. Well, look what we found. By going through the trash inside the employee parking lot here at the main post office.
At the main post office, booze is the beverage of choice, all hours of the day. It got so bad, supervisors called a special meeting to warn workers that the binges were getting out of hand. That didn't stop these two postal employees from pounding down a few. It's only 10 a.m., and already this guy's enjoying a bud. He chases it down with some hard stuff and another beer, followed by some liquid refreshment from a second liquor bottle. A few days later, neither rain nor sleet nor snow kept the same postal worker from his familiar spot in the parking lot and his portable bar. They're told one supervisor had her tires slashed. Another was beaten so badly by an employee he had to be hospitalized. No wonder workers are allowed to repair their cars and hang out at a nearby bar, where we caught one woman smoking what looked a lot like pot. Over a 10-day period, the I-team went undercover in the main post office parking lot downtown. We found more drinking and loafing going on here than at a fraternity cake party.
They say you can learn a lot about a person.
Oh, so we're starting over. So yeah.
Where was this?
I think it was Cleveland.
Oh,
So
I was
it
going to
makes
Houston?
sense.
That sounds
It make-
Cleveland.
Yeah, it makes sense. Ohio. It's that's where Ubi's from. So
Let me tell you something. Those were those men from back in the day. They could do a 12-hour shift drunk and still get all that work done. Because I'm
Right.
telling you what, did you see that trash can? It was full of beer bottles. I bet it wasn't full of mail. These carriers now, it would have been full of mail
they
and
leave the
beer
mail at
bottles.
the end of the block sometimes.
Exactly. It was only full of bottles. Okay.
Yep, that's true.
I mean, they
So
gotta stay warm
sometimes
in
you
the
might choke your supervisor, but everybody in the neighborhood got their mail.
Hell yeah, they did.
And
Can you
that's what
imagine
truly
that, though?
matters.
He beat up one so bad they had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, I believe that back in the day. That's why they used to go postal.
That's what they mean when they say that, going postal.
I think they went postal because they made them stop drinking.
Maybe.
Because postal was like,
Yeah.
but
Can you see I'm blessed?
She's blessed.
the GenerationX topic of the week. We normally don't have that much time, but we have to make sure today that we were on point. So I'm sure you guys have heard about Carnival making these rules up that some people think were targeting Black people. Some of the rules I don't have an issue with, like there's a curfew rule for people under a certain age that you can't be out by yourself. You have to be with an adult. You can't even be on the ship without being with someone who is 25 years old. I didn't want to play the videos because, I mean, we've seen those a lot. So there's just a bunch of rules like that. But when it starts getting like the whistles that we always talk about, like, wait a minute, why would you have that rule? Like the little Japanese fans that Gentry uses when she's doing
my dance.
Yeah, the boots on the ground. Or,
Yeah, all the Glens I have a fan this weekend.
yeah,
Well, the
so
females anyway.
no fans, no Bluetooth speakers, and they're getting rid of hip hop.
Yeah, they're getting rid of the uncensored version of the songs, right? Are they getting rid of hip hop altogether?
the way I read it was hip hop altogether.
Oh man.
Dandy said the sundown cruises.
I remember the last cruise I was on, they played My Neck, My Back. Have you ever tried to dance to My Neck, My Back, the clean version? It's not easy. You really have to work for that.
So Kendall said Carnival Cruises. Where them fans at?
That's good, Kendall.
So are we trying to say the Beehive will not be going on a Carnival cruise?
I don't think, even if they didn't have these rules, the Hive, we're a little
Is
too
that what we're
bougie.
saying here?
Listen, I know we say we're a little too bougie, but I got to be honest with you, y'all. I love the Carnival cruises because it's so much tension. You just never know what could happen. And then when you mix the city black people with the country white people, and then you give them Hennessy and Jameson, I'm like, oh my God, it's so tense in here. It's so exciting.
Y'all know why Gentry really likes Carnival?
Because I'm from Houston. Yes.
That's like,
that's our port. It's out here in Galveston.
that's the Houston of the seas. There was a video I wanted to play because they were talking about a fight that happened at the one that left from Galveston. And I was just like, Shannon Sharp, he was like, I mean, what
I
else
feel
could you
like all the big fights are the ones that leave out of Houston. All the big fights are the ones that leave out of Houston. But yeah, I love Carnival because they have just enough hoodness to make it exciting. And you know how, like, when you're a little bit scared, how that's still a little bit exciting.
Well, there was this guy.
But it's a good time.
Yeah, this guy on TikTok who's, I guess, a cruise expert. He was using urban as black. So he was like, yes, a little more urban and blah, blah, blah. But if you want to escape the urban feel, then you have to do a 7-day or a longer cruise because the urban cruises are the shorter ones. And I was like, man, why are y'all? It's, again, if I could have been there with them, I probably would have dove on them.
I'm gonna just dive on.
But the thing is, I feel bad because I don't disagree with some of these rules because the thing is, it's like, babe, when we went on our honeymoon and there were no other black people around, it was me and Little Franklin. Little Franklin was probably like 8 years old, but he was going around just wild and he was taking food off of people's plates and they were looking at me and I'm like, he doesn't belong to me. He's not my son.
It's not my nephew.
And then on the very last day, we saw this black lady.
Then we saw his mama.
Just like Franklin.
And we saw his mama.
Yeah. So that's white people never get blamed for stuff that other white people do. Like if we go out somewhere, Dorene, they don't think Dorene's going to shoot up a school or a church but they'll give me a
bomb, a federal building.
Yeah. Or take away civil rights.
Nah, because I feel like the people who get drunk off of the Hennessy get treated a little bit different than the people who get drunk off of the Jameson.
Yeah. And the people that get drunk on the Jameson, they're the ones that punch holes in the wall. But I guess we're not talking about that. Else that Carnival Cruise. We don't have cussing on our music, but you can still get your ass beat.
Yeah.
The more you
see but that is a good point. Go on the 7-day cruises because those 3-4-day cruises, people not paying their car notes to go on those cruises. You know what I'm saying? People paying partial rent to go on those cruises. So when you get that type, yeah, it's going down.
You might get your hat brought to the hospital messing around on a 3-day Carnival cruise. You better bring your gun with you. But yeah, they were talking about drug policies and just all kind of stuff. Gentry and I came up with a couple more that if we were implementing the rules, we would add these. And I'm just going to stop. We would implement these rules. You want to go first, best friend? Oh, baby, don't say anything.
Okay, so should I do my full 5 or we go one at a time?
Let's go one at a time.
Okay. Things that will be prohibited on Carnival cruises from now on. Hot sauce. You can't bring it in your purse and it will not be in the kitchen.
Okay. And no using the phrases on my mama or on everything I love. It will no longer be allowed.
Okay. Things that will no longer be allowed. Outfits from Shein, Temu, or like the cheap part of Amazon.
Number 2 for me, no shea butter or cocoa butter.
Ooh. Okay. Things that would no longer be allowed. Braided hair. So I'm talking about hair that has already been braided. Now, if you go to the port and get your hair braided, that's fine. But you can't come on a ship with already braided hair.
And that is going to affect black women because when black women get braids, it takes all day.
2 days.
When white women get braids in Jamaica, it's like, what, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
So I know who we could ask about that.
That's my Michelle.
So yeah, Michelle, in the chat, how fast is it to get your
I would love to see Michelle with those Bo Derek braids.
Carnival cruise where the hose got roped?
You ain't lying.
Who was
All
next?
right.
Was it me or you?
I said braided hair.
Okay. No do-rags.
Oh man, no do-rags. That's gonna eliminate a lot of people. Okay, no longer what is now prohibited. You can have long nails, but they cannot have any designs. No designs on the nails. So nobody's name written in your nails, no Care Bears, no 666 on one side. So long nails, but absolutely no designs.
Okay, and I traded out one. You are not allowed to take a battery out of the smoke detector.
Oh.
Because you know, if you hear that beep on the ship, you know whose room that beep is in.
All right. So another thing that is prohibited. Absolutely. We will not have anybody pointing a finger or clapping to make a statement at the end of a sentence.
Should you give an example?
Strictly prohibited.
Dorene,
I said
nothing.
Right. I said I wanted more Hennessy.
All right. So I'm on my last one, I think. No, I can't be on my last one because you went first. This one is no Glens. That'll stop a whole bunch of confusion. No Glens are allowed on Carnival cruises anymore.
All right. So you want to hear like some miscellaneous things that I wrote down?
Yeah.
All right. So no t-shirts, especially the ones that have dead rappers that's been shot.
That's a good one. No family reunion shirts either.
Oh, no family reunion shirts? Okay, that's going to stop a lot of it. Okay, and no in memorial t-shirts. No t-shirts that say RIP Big Mellow with like dollar signs on it or like cards, like 3 aces.
Well, and let me see. Lewis said ban, period.
Yeah, period.
So another thing, I think we talked about the birthday shirts. I think we should allow birthday, but it can't be one that you did on Canva and you're using the funeral program template. It has to be a birthday template. No funeral program template birthday shirts.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Have you or someone you love been emotionally wrecked by a conversation with Dave? Did it start out as a casual chat, then turn into a deep dive into your childhood, your fears, your truth? You may be entitled to absolutely nothing, but you're not alone.
The Get to Know Show is not responsible for unexpected vulnerability, spontaneous tears, or life-altering realizations. Side effects may include clarity, closure, and texting your therapist immediately after recording.
If you've experienced symptoms like emotional exposure, personal growth, or saying, wow, I've never told anyone that before, you might be a survivor of Dave.
I'm Atusa.
I'm Dmitri. I'm Uncle Dandy.
I'm Jen.
And I survived Dave.
I've survived Dave. And I survived Dave. I survived Dave.
I'm Kaleo. Hell no, I didn't survive Dave. Did you hear what he asked me about my grandparents?
Join a growing community of individuals who came for a conversation and left with a breakthrough.
Think you have it bad. Try living with this motherfucker.
Take it from me, Jenny B. I'm not only an advocate, I've also survived Dave.
No compensation will be provided. Emotional damage is subjective. Growth not guaranteed or even likely.
Computer school.
Love you guys. See you in Kendall Show tomorrow.
The heart